Hello, my name is Kihyun Kim, and my partner is DioBriggs. And what we have today is the stock tracking app. And for our table of contents, we have the overview of the app, and we have the key features, and we have a number of code snippets to show. The conclusion for uh, the slides, and then a live demo at the end.
So here's our project overview. The Stock Tracker app is an application designed to deliver real-time stock market insights and a personalized experience for users. By leveraging the FinHub API, the app provides real-time market data, allowing users to track live stock prices, view detailed performance metrics, and analyze price charts. Users can create and manage a customized watch list of their favorite stocks for easy tracking, while also accessing comprehensive market insights, including company details, market news, and financial updates. The app also ensures secure authentication and reliable watch list management through Firebase, so offering a seamless and protected experience. And finally, with its intuitive design and robust features, the Stock Tracker app serves an essential tool for staying connected to the market and making informed financial decisions.
So our key features and capabilities that we have is the user authentication. So the user will be able to register an account with an email password and be able to log into their account. Um, we also have stock data and chart, which the user can see real-time stock price updates and performance tracking, as well as a chart that they can see for uh, historical and live data analysis. A watch list manager that allows users to add and remove their favorite stocks, and it automatically updates with the latest market data. And also a financial news feed, which constantly updates with a search bar that the user can use to search for specific companies.
So here are our login screen code snippets. So this code defines the login screen in Flutter, and it allows users to log in using their email and password. It uses the text editing controller objects to capture the user's input for both the email and password fields. And then the login method integrates with Firebase authentication to verify the user's credentials. If the login is successful, the user is redirected to the main screen. And if it's unsuccessful, it displays an error message using the snack bar. And then the user interface consists of text fields for email and password input, an elevated button to initiate the login process, and a text button that navigates to the registration screen.
So this code here is the register screen that allows users to make a new account. It uses the text editing controller objects to collect the user's email password and confirmation password. The register method ensures that the password and confirmation password matches before moving on to the registration process. It uses Firebase authentication to create a new user account. And if the registration is successful, the user is redirected to the main screen, while any errors during the process are displayed using a snack bar. The user interface includes text fields for email password and confirmation password input, as well as an elevated button to submit the registration. This screen ensures user data is validated and securely registered in the app.
And here are our home screen code snippets. So this block of code here defines the home screen widget, and it's a stateful widget responsible for displaying different stock data. The home screen class contains a state class, which manages the UI and functionality, and it initializes a text editing controller for managing user input in the search bar, and two lists, all stocks to store all fetch stock data, and then the filtered stocks list to hold the stocks filtered based on the user's search input. And then a list of popular tech symbols is also defined, including companies like Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Meta, and just different tech companies. And then finally, the init state method is called when the widget is first loaded, and it immediately triggers the fetch trending stocks function to fetch stock data from the FinHub API. And this ensures that as soon as the screen is displayed, stock data is fetched and ready for display, and it's filtered to show only relevant tech stocks.
This is also part of the home screen, and this code fetches stock data from the FinHub API and filters it to show only tech stocks based on a predefined list. The fetch trending stocks function updates the state with all available stocks with the filtered text stocks. The filtered stocks function allows users to search by stock description or symbol. In the build method, a UI is created with the search bar, stock cards, and a logout button. When the stock card is tapped, it navigates to a detailed stock screen, and a loading indicator is shown while the data is being fetched.
So this code here is part of the stock details screen, and it handles the details of a stock, and it includes three key functions. So the first being the fetch stock quote function fetches the current stock price using the FinHub API, and then the fetch company news function gets the latest company news from the past week for a specific stock symbol. And then finally, the add stock to watch list function adds the selected stock to a user's Firebase watch list, provided they're logged in. And the screen is designed to display detailed stock information, including the stock's quote and news, and it allows the user to save the stock to their watch list.
This code is for the stock detail screen, which displays detailed information about a stock. It includes a chart, stock data, and an option to add the stock to a watch list. The fetch stock quote function fetches stock data like the current price, previous close, open price, high and low prices, while the generate chart data function creates a chart showing the stock's previous close, open, and current price. The screen shows the stock's price changes and presents a line chart comparing the open and closing prices. The feature builder fetches the stock quote and displays the stock's current value in bold font, color coded based on whether the price has increased or decreased. It also shows the price change in both absolute and percentage terms. If the user taps the add to watch list button, the stock is added to the user's Firebase watch list. The bottom sheet is triggered by an icon button in the app bar, and it fetches the latest company news using the fetch company news function, displaying it in a list. When a news item is tapped, it opens the associated URL in the browser.
And here's our watch list screen code snippets. For the watch list screen widget, it displays a user's stock watch list from Firebase. It uses a stream builder to fetch the watch list, showing a loading spinner while data loads, and an error message if something was to go wrong, or just a no stocks in your watch list message if the list is empty. And then each stock is shown in a card with a delete button that lets users remove the stocks from the watch list. And this data updates automatically as changes occur in Firebase.
This here is the news feed screen, which fetches and displays a list of general stock related news from the FinHub API using Future Builder. Shows a loading spinner while the data is loading, and an error message if something goes wrong, or a list of news articles once the data is fetched. Each news item is displayed in a card with a headline and source. Tapping on a news item opens the article in a web browser.
And finally, our conclusion slide. Some of our key takeaways from this project was just that the Stock Tracker app offers a secure and personalized platform for monitoring and managing different stock investments. And then with different real-time stock updates and the interactive charts and different news, it gives users enough data to make informed decisions about stocks that they're investing in. And then finally, the user-friendly design ensures seamless navigation and just an enjoyable experience overall. And some of our future enhancements that we would add would be using AI to provide like predictions on what stocks a user would be adding based on stocks they've added to their watch list in the past, and then social sharing, which allowed users to share their watch lists or favorite stocks with friends, and then also adding in custom alerts that gave the user alerts or notifications about price changes, news updates, and market trends. And then finally, just adding in international stock data.
Our presentation has concluded, and now we have the live demo. So here we have the login screen where users can enter the email and password. But first, we're going to register a new account. And we're just going to have presentation@gmail.com. And then our password can be just password. All right, now our account is registered in the Firebase in Firebase, and we can see here our home screen, which has a number of different stocks that are showcased here, mostly tech stocks, and we can use the search bar right here for to look for a specific stock. So if we want to say look for Spotify, we can see right here, Spotify is the first thing that pops up. And if we click on it, it moves us to the stock detail screen where we can see its current price right up here. Um, it's we have a chart here that shows yesterday's price in the very left, the open price in the very middle, and then the current price at the very right. And we have its stock details that shows the previous close, open, high, and low. And we have the ability to add to watch list. If we click that here, go to watch list, you can see here it's a uh, we have Spotify in our watch list, and we can also remove it with this trash can button. And we have the stock news, which shows a number of different financial news showcase. And if we're interested in Bitcoin, we can look for Bitcoin news. Right here, we all have Bitcoin specific news right here. And lastly, if we press the back button, it sends us back to the login where we can log in again. And so log in, it sends us back to our login. And that is all for our live demo. Thank you.